Hey everyone, so today I have a review for you which I never ever do. I never do just like a sole product, talking about one product video ever. But this has been requested so much from you guys, and it's something which, a product which is very, I don't know if you call it a product, it's more like a electronic device that has made a massive change in my skincare life. So I really wanted to do a video where I tell you about the pros and the cons of it. Is it worth the money and is it worth the hype? There is so much hype around the Clarisonic, and I have the Mia. I initially had about 10 or 11 months ago now, I used to have the big Clarisonic, which has like lots of different speed settings and blah blah blah. It's much more chunkier than this, and I used it for quite a while, probably about 4 months. I reviewed it then, and I'll link the video around here somewhere so that you can go click a link around here and watch the old video where you can see me using it, which is quite good because I'm not going to demonstrate now how to use it. So go watch that video if you want to know how to use the Clarisonic. I kind of stopped using it because I was going away a lot and I never took it with me when I went away because it was so big and bulky, whereas this little one obviously would travel with you everywhere, and it took up so much room in my case and my wash bag. And when I stopped using it from going away a lot, I forgot about the benefits it gave my skin. So I stopped using it altogether and just kind of got really lazy with it. Also, my mum told me that she really wanted a Clarisonic, so I gave it to her. So then I had no Clarisonic, and then my skin was kind of going through a bit of a not that great period, and that's when I got the Mia, because I thought, right, the Mia is little, I can take it with me everywhere because I still go away quite a lot. It also only has one speed setting, which is just perfect. You don't need loads of different speed settings. Got the same brush head size as the original Clarisonic, so it has all the benefits other than the speed settings, which I didn't use anyway. And so I thought I'll get the Mia, and I absolutely love it, and I've been using it really consistently, and now I've remembered again how great it is for my skin, and I promise never to stop using it again. The Mia is also about £60 cheaper. I'm going to put a link in the description box to where you can get this and how much it is, and I'll put a link to the normal Clarisonic and show you how much that is as well, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I will put all the information in the description box below. So this is much cheaper, and to be honest I can't really see why you would want the Clarisonic Plus unless you... Oh, I think the Clarisonic Plus has a body brushing section on it, so maybe if you were going to use it for that, that's why you might want the big one. But for me, I'm just using it for my face. I only need one speed setting, and this is just fantastic. It's completely waterproof, so you can use it in the shower, in the bath. It has a really cool charger, this one, because the other Clarisonic used to have to kind of sit in a little stand, and mine used to always fall over. But this said just lie on my dressing table like this. It has a magnetic charger that you just attach. I love magnetic stuff because it just attaches like that, and then it just sits on a dressing table. It does take, this is a massive con, really annoying, it takes 24 hours to charge. That's such a long time, but then it stays charged for ages. I only charge mine about twice a month, so that's really good. It has a little protective case on it here which you just twist off. Just stops it getting like dirty or dust on it when it's charging or anything like that. You clean your brush. This is like, it's like a little electric toothbrush brush, and you clean this once a week. You twist this brush off and then just clean it in like warm water, warm soapy water, and then leave it out to dry just once a week. And then obviously you're using your cleanser on it every day, so it's kind of getting bacteria off it all the time. Anyway, now so a lot of you might be thinking, what is a Clarisonic? You've never even seen one before. And what it is, it's a sonic cleansing system that is kind of like a little bit like an electric toothbrush. A lot of people describe it like that, and it makes me think, oh, that sounds really scary. I wouldn't use my toothbrush on my face, it sounds way too harsh, but it's really not harsh at all. Super gentle. When you turn it on, it makes that noise. Again, for the demonstration, look at my other video because I'm not going to demonstrate it in this one. But you literally just touch it on the skin and go around in circles. It's not like I'm scrubbing like this. You would never do that with the Clarisonic. It would stop the benefits of the Clarisonic if you were scrubbing away like this. You literally just touch it on your skin, and because it vibrates, it does all the work for you. You just have to kind of move it around your skin, just really lightly touching it. And these bristles in the middle all vibrate, and these ones around the outside, they like catch the water, I think. So you don't get like, when you're doing your forehead, it doesn't drip down into your eyes, which is a really great feature, I think. Now, I need to tell you the differences it's made to my skin and why it's worth investing in it, really. I wonder how long they last, actually. Mine, well, obviously I haven't had either of them more than a year, so I couldn't really tell you how long they last, but they seem to be pretty like hard wearing and good. But the reason why I think they're a good investment is because they do something for my skin that no other thing can do. They cleanse your skin 6 times more efficiently and better and deeper than any other way of cleansing, like with a muslin cloth or just using a face wash or a face wipe, anything like that. It removes 6 times as much dirt, grime and makeup, so your skin feels clearer than ever when you use it. It also, because it's cleaning your skin so well, my pores have been they haven't disappeared, my pores have definitely got noticeably smaller. That's also down to me using my LMS Lavender Balancing Toner. That definitely has helped my pores as well, just to drop that in there if any of you have problems with pores. Skin's been radiant because it's very, very, very lightly removing dead skin cells every day, but so gently. It's just keeping your skin looking radiant and lovely all the time. I think that's like the main benefits of it, really. I mean, they have like a list of, again, I'm going to link in the description box below to where you can get it, and on the site you can see a list of benefits of the Clarisonic, so you can read those. Lots of you have asked me which cleanser I like to use with the Clarisonic, and do I still use my Lizelle Cleanse and Polish? The answer is yes, I definitely still love that cleanser. I use the Lizelle cleanser, I put it all over my skin, all over my eyes, so eyes full of mascara and eyeliner, everything, and then I rinse it off, and that gets rid of the eye makeup. And then I put on the Origins Checks and Balances face wash, which is brilliant with the Clarisonic. I put that all over my face and then use the Clarisonic with it, and it really foams up and works really well. So love that cleanser. You all know that I've loved Origins for years. So that's what I do, and then rinse my face dry, and that is my evening skincare cleansing routine, which works really, really well for me. As for using the muslin cloth with the Lizelle Cleanse and Polish cleanser, the polish part is obviously the muslin cloth, I still do use that, but more like once or twice a week instead of the Clarisonic. And this is...
Hello, my name's Courtney. I'm going to be reviewing a new product on the market called the Erisonic. I received this product about 2 weeks ago as a free gift to try out. And when I first got the box, I actually thought, this looks pretty familiar. It kind of has a similar shape to the Clarisonic. This is probably a pretty similar product. And in some ways that's true, in the sense that it is a cleansing brush and it does have those capabilities that the Clarisonic shares in the sense of cleansing and also exfoliating, but there's several things about it that are a little bit different. First off, when I opened the package, I found that there were a lot of attachments that came in the package that I didn't recognize, such as this lovely little attachment. It's kind of a sponge type material. It reminds me of, you know, when you are putting on makeup, possibly like a liquid foundation with a sponge. It's pretty similar, possibly even softer than that type of material. And that is actually used for a serum or a lotion applicator. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. Another unique piece was this little guy here, which looks kind of crazy. It took me a little while to figure out what that was for, but after reading the instructions, I realized this is actually a massager, as well as something that you can use in the toning process. And then we also have just general brushes, similar to other products on the market. It is color-coded, and there's a key in your box that will kind of tell you which one is which. I found myself gravitating towards the one that I actually have on this brush, which I'm going to pull out here. And this one is the green one, which is for sensitive skin, like mine. And I was very pleased when I actually felt the brush that it is definitely softer than my Clarisonic brush head. And if you're someone who has very sensitive skin like I do, this is a super important thing. I found myself with the Clarisonic not being able to use it very often. It was actually a gift from someone when I first received it, and I really, really like the brush and enjoy it, but I've always kind of wished I could use it a little bit more often. But with my skin being so sensitive, it's a little bit difficult because it can sometimes kind of irritate my skin. So with this brush, it seems like I would be able to use it with more frequency. Also, this brush, another difference is just the way it goes on and off. So this particular one, I can just pull it off like that. With the Clarisonic, I can pull it off, but it seems like it's a little bit more difficult than the Erisonic. Another really big difference is the screen, the LED screen right here. So if you look at my Clarisonic, there's no screen on it. If I want to start this baby up, I'm literally going to press the power button, and then I do have 3 different speeds, and I have a plus, so I actually have a body speed as well, and I can, when my brush is on, press go, and then kind of adjust the speed from there. With the Erisonic, I can turn it on, and I can see all the speeds in which are available, as well as what speed I'm currently at. If you're someone who's been using this type of brush, especially the Clarisonic before, seeing the power is actually a surprisingly really nice thing to have, because oftentimes with mine, you know, I'd go a while without charging it, not being totally sure where it was at power-wise, start it up, and then midway through a wash, it would just kind of stop. And I would realize, oh, it was really low. I actually should have charged it up prior, and I would have been able to complete the wash. So with the Erisonic, you'll actually see when it's on if you're at a 1, 2, or 3, and if you get down to a 1, then you'll know after that last wash you should go ahead and charge it up. But as far as the modes that I was talking about, there's a mode button right here, and you can switch the speed in which it goes, or I should say the mode, I'm sorry. So you notice that first mode was kind of a consistent bzzz. Then the second one is more of a stop, go as far as the vibration. And the third mode is really unique. It starts off more consistent, and then it intermittently goes and then stops, and then goes and then stops. In addition to the mode, you can control the intensity level. So how much force are we really getting? So I can click on here. Right now I'm at a 1, but I can go a little more and all the way up to a 5. And when you're ready to turn it off, you just click the off button. So that's kind of the differences in a nutshell. But to get into a little more detail, as far as the main differences, I want to show you those other 2 brushes that were very unique. So this brush again here, this is kind of more the massager. When reading the pamphlet, it also mentioned that you can use this when you're toning. So if you spray your toner all over and you want to kind of massage that into the skin. And once you've done that, if you're ready for your final step, usually like moisturizing, and you really want to get that moisturizer fully kind of, you know, rubbed in, you can use this spongy brush. And when you use this, essentially you can either apply the lotion directly on it, similar to how you would apply your cleanser directly onto this brush, or you can apply it to your skin and actually rub it in. So just like the other options that I was showing you earlier, you would press on, you can change the mode, you can change the intensity to fit what's comfortable for you, and then you can just rub this into your skin with the lotion on it and make sure that it's really going all the way in. Also, another thing that I didn't think about that I noticed when using it in this way, this is really nice if you're wanting to make sure that your lotion goes a long way, because you can use less and just kind of blend it in with the tool, and it's actually going to go a lot farther. So to recap, in the past I was a Clarisonic user. Definitely really enjoyed this product, really enjoyed having a cleansing brush in my life, but I will say, having tested out and tried the Erisonic and all of its capabilities, including the softer brush head that's really nice for me as someone with sensitive skin, as well as the massager and the sponge that's able to rub in your moisturizer and make it go a little bit farther, I'm going to go ahead and have to make a little bit more room in my drawer for the Erisonic.